Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, we've got the Big Book of Relatives. You guys, this is just chock full of 630 delightfully detailed shaped elements, okay, for all the members of your family, and all these great colors. We've got everybody, okay, to personalize your cards. So we've got this one, great for Father's Day, you guys. Open it up, there's a cute little pocket inside for a gift card. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, so as I said, you're getting 630, all right, and they're both gold and silver foiled. So I'm gonna take you through this. This book is kind of separating here, so don't mind that. All right, so pause to read these, you guys. And we've got these really nice bright ones with gold finish. And you're getting, okay, I better count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of each page, okay? And then you get the same greetings in a silver finish and different color scheme, which is so nice. And you're getting 5 of those. Okay, you're getting these in a really nice assortment of colors in gold. And then 5 of those. And then we move on to the silver finish. See, the silver is just a little bit more pastel, although we do have some bright ones in there. And then we're going on to these in the gold. Got all the grandparents, uncles. And in the pastel and silver. And then finally, this great one for mom, because it's, you know, it's the UK. And we've also got daddy and brother and sister. And then finally in silver and the pastels. So cute. All right, so let's take a look. And these, of course, all just punch right out, you guys. A really nice weight of cardstock. So here's what I showed you in the opening for Dad. This is a 7x5 tent fold card, okay? Meaning that they traditionally go like this. Turn it with the fold on the side. And then from the front only, you guys, I cut 3.5 inches from the front only so that I could take this great image from Steampunk for Everyone 12x12 patterned cardstock, okay, of the train right here, okay, cut that out. I matted that with some metallic gold cardstock. This is polished gold mirror cardstock, okay, matted my image, and then I took some foam tape, and it comes in this giant wheel of 150 feet or 50 yards of 1/2 inch wide continuous foam tape. I just put like 2 strips of it here and here on the back of the train and then attach that. Now this brown paper is from the reverse side of some of these images. So it's got this brown sort of swirls and gears. Went ahead and added that. I inked the edges. Once I got everything covered with paper here, here, and then took some more of this, made a little pocket for the little gift card. Took another one of these great cutouts, actually just cut it in half and then just glued that so you just didn't have this white background on the other side of this, okay? And then this little piece right over here, which is kind of this diamond plate border, that came from right here, okay? Cut that out, and then I got to use some of the cutouts. Now this cutout had a completely different greeting along the top, and it didn't really fit with a Father's Day, so I just cut out this other one also from the paper pack, and I foam taped that right over the top, glued that there, and then grabbed these gold pearl oval border dazzle stickers. They're so fun, and there's 3 different sizes of these. And I just added them here and then along the pocket and then this edge here. And then, of course, just foam taped the little dad. Worked out great that it was in brown, but there were other colors too. And then you've got these great little gears that came from the coordinating cutting die set right here. So I cut out this one from the same polished gold cardstock, put it right here. And then for this little group, I cut it out again, but just cut these off right here. So you just have another little collection there, and that worked out great. And so now you have sort of a card that has a lot of presentation to it, which I think is really nice for Father's Day. This is our giveaway card for this episode, you guys, so stick around to the end, and I'm going to tell you how we do our card giveaways and how you can win this one, okay? Oh, let's move on. Here is another one for Father's Day, but this one's for your hubby, right? This one is 5 by 6.5 inches, and for the background paper, okay, I used Forest Magic 12 by 12 patterned cardstock. And first of all, I used one of the backgrounds or the top parts of the paper that doesn't have as much like detailed stuff like some of the critters and stuff on it. And I covered the entire card. I inked it with a charcoal or black ink pad around the edges. This is one of the cutouts. It's from this page right here. We call them little card toppers. And I went ahead and cut that one out and then matted that one with chrome silver mirror cardstock, and then just glued that right to the front. It had this really nice space right here to foam tape the greeting, also from the paper pack. And then you guys, I just added some black jewel dazzle stickers at the corners and here. And then I foam taped the word husband. It had this really nice green color that worked really well with the tree background. Super simple card to make and a fast one, you guys. So yeah, this would be great for your husband for Father's Day. Okay, now you guys, I have got a really sweet one. This one's for Grandma, okay? It's an interlocking frame card. You open it up just like this, and then on the inside, so fun and easy to do. For this one, you guys, I used interlocking frames. You get 3 cards and 3 envelopes. These are die cut, these are folded. You take them out of the package, you cover them with paper. Really, really simple. We love using these. And I just opened it up like this, and I covered the first panel, okay, with our new Pansy Notes, okay, 12 by 12 patterned cardstock. And I used one of them that had, I think it's this one right here, that had sort of a frame border all the way around the paper. And I just took one of the frame edges and I went down this side and then did the same on this side. And then this frame right here, this is an entirely separate piece. So I took this piece and I glued it on the purple gingham, which is my fave. I took some tiny scissors and just cut out around that frame and then glued the frame to this card. It's already cut out like that, so it completes the image. This piece right here is also comes in the little kit, and I just covered it with some paper, inked the edges of all of these, you guys, using cocoa bean ink and a little applicator tool. And I wanted to also bring out our Velvet Fawn, which is such a great color of brown. It's a little lighter, and I think this color on the packaging doesn't do it justice. It's a little darker than this. So I'll list both of these down below the video in the description box if you're watching it, excuse me, in the supply list if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page at paperwishes.com. And if you're watching us over on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box and you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page where you can see all the supplies are below the video. So once I had this all covered with paper, then I took these little cutout card toppers, there's 6 of them here, and I inked the edges and I glued one to the inside, foam taped this greeting. And then to go with the silver on the grandma, I really tried to match my dazzle stickers to that. So this is the oval border in silver. So it's silver pearl oval border dazzle sticker. It just looks so nice. And I just put a straight edge on both sides. And then I just took the links of these, and they come in 3 different sizes, large, medium, small. So I used the small ones along the edge here, and then if you can see, we can zoom in on this, between each of the borders there's this sort of diamond shape that's a spacer between each one of them. Here, I'll actually use the larger one so you can see it. Okay, looks like that. A little diamond shape, okay? And I used the smallest one around the edges of the frame, just like that. And I think it works so nicely with that silver foiling for grandma. So just a real precious little card. And you could switch out that greeting, and it could be a green one, it could be a purple one, a lavender one, and you could have it be for lots of different people. Also, what I really like about these greetings is, and I should mention, so if it's like this, if it's got a word that you can break apart and it's very like horizontal, don't be afraid to cut that in half, you guys, and then just round the edges and then stack one on top of the other, and it gives you a little bit more space. So you absolutely can break these like stepbrother, break them apart, kind of like how they did here with special friend. So they don't have to be used vertically or horizontally all the time. Sometimes you can stack them a little vertically. All right, that's my tip on that. So here's another one. This one's for sister-in-law or whoever you're going to customize it for. This is 5 by 6.5 inches. Okay, and then I used a Novel Idea 12 by 12 patterned cardstock. I used this beautiful pink floral. We love this one. Covered the entire card with that, and then inked the edges with the cocoa bean using an applicator tool. And then the cutouts that we have, these rectangular little card topper cutouts. For this one, I used the same cocoa bean, but I didn't use an applicator tool. I just used the physical ink pad and just went around the edge, and it just gave it a sharper little bit of ink there, just to draw a little bit more attention to that sharp edge. Now, why would we want to do that? Have a soft edge here and then a sharper edge of color here, just to give it a little bit more definition between the two papers. And then I took one of the little cutout borders, okay, which is right here between these cutouts. And then before gluing that down, I just took a corner, you guys, of one of these little 3.5 inch craft doilies. I went ahead and I inked the edges of it very carefully using my applicator tool, and I glued it right there, and then used my scissors to trim around the edges, and then inked that as well. Then glued the border across, okay? Then used our little thin line gold dazzle stickers. They just peel off so easily, and added that right on the top of that. Then added one of these cute little flowers, you guys, with little pearl. They're made of paper. I just glued that right there, and then foam taped this greeting, which is a cutout from the paper pack, and then personalized it with our little Hunkydory punch outs as well. Now for glue, you guys, Debbie and I love our Cosmic Shimmer glue. It's acrylic. We also love the Nuvo glue, which is acrylic, and that comes in 2 sizes. And both of these are listed down below the video at paperwishes.com. They're in the supplies as well. And remember, I said if you're over on YouTube, just look below the video and you'll find a link in that description box. So you guys, these are so handy to have in your stash for personalizing your cards. I think it just really makes them very special. So gather all these together. Lean off my desk a little bit. So let me remind you how we do our card giveaways here at paperwishes.com. We do them every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday videos. If I'm hosting it, Lene, I'm usually giving away a card. So we ask that you, if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode page at paperwishes.com, we ask that you hop on over to YouTube. And our channel on YouTube is My Paper Wishes. And once you find My Paper Wishes, you can just search it. Then we ask that you subscribe, and then like this video with a thumbs up and leave us a comment. Okay? Like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube channel, My Paper Wishes. And then after about a week, we'll reply to one person's comments, one viewer's comment, by saying, congratulations, YouTube username blank. You do have to know your username for YouTube. If you've forgotten it, then just go back and reread your comment, and that way you'll know because it's labeled with your username. It's also a good idea to hit the notification bell on YouTube so you know when we're announcing our card winners, because as I said, we do it every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You would have to participate separately on each one, of course. Then once we send out that notification that that viewer is a winner, give them instructions on how to claim their cards, and we mail it to them in a little free Happy Mail. You guys, we have a fantastic money saver on this. It's right there on our website page on the right-hand corner. So if you're watching us on YouTube, just check the link below the video. It'll take you to our Paper Wishes webisode page so you can take a look at that money saver. It's a fantastic deal on this collection from Hunkydory. Definitely check it out and put this in your stash, you guys. You won't regret it. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.